Hey guys, Gilbert Fonticoba here from GilbertFonticoba.com. And today what I want to share with you is something kind of personal. It is going to probably tie into business at the end, but it's more on a personal level. And if you're a human being, obviously, if you're watching this, if you're a Christian, pay attention. If you're a married couple, pay attention. And if you're dating somebody, pay attention. And by all means, for a disclaimer, I'm not going to give you guys relationships advice when it comes to marriage and couples, because obviously, if you know who I am, I'm divorced and I'm a single father. So obviously I failed. So I'm not going to give you advice when it comes to that. But what I am going to tell you is something that happened to me yesterday with a dear friend of mine. Came by my house yesterday. This is somebody I grew up with. Was married, was together with his wife for 24 years. Christian couple. So pay attention, Christian. And he tells me that him and his wife have been separated for 4 months. I was like, what? No. Are you kidding me? Because this is somebody, participated in small groups, Bible studies, participated heavy in their church. But, I had lost touch with him because, we get carried away with our crazy world. He's not in my industry, but he's my friend. He's an entrepreneur. Well, sort of say, because he had to go and get a JOB, whatever. But and I know, guys, I'm all over the place, and I hope this message gets through. But where this affects me, not only did it affect me because he's my friend, it also affected me because we're Christians. And I don't mean to impose my religion on anybody that's watching this. Please, I am a believer, but I understand everybody's different. That's why we live in a world that, we choose to do whatever we want. I just want to get this message across. Let's go back to Sunday. At my church, my pastor is covering relationships, coming right off of Valentine's Day. And he's talking about divorce. And all of a sudden he goes, hey, let me tell you guys something. Just because Christians, don't think that Christians are out of the water, because Christians' divorce rate is up there. And I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Because I always thought that, And obviously yesterday, when my friend tells me that, I was like, wow. I was like blown away. And I started asking questions. What's going on? What happened? And the thing is that he was away from the home because he was always trying to make that money to keep that roof over their head, put food on their, kids. There's a couple, 24 years together, 2 kids. And he was always out. So he would come home late at night, from being out there. And just for the record, I know this guy personally. I know that he wasn't out messing around. I know he was working. So I can vouch for him. Okay? And the thing is that his wife had a job. And his wife opened up to a scumbag at work. And yes, I call him a scumbag because any man that takes advantage of a woman that's married when she's down, you're a scumbag. And if any man is watching that and you're doing this, you're a scumbag for doing that. Because you should be helping them realize that they got married for a reason and to stay and fix their marriage. Anyway, sorry, that's what boils me up, man. Anyway, so she confined in this scumbag, and this scumbag that is married also took advantage of her, and they had an affair, whatever. So, that hurt me. That broke my heart because I know this couple. They're my friends. I've gone to church with them. Their church, I visited their church. Our kids hung out. Anyway, so the whole point of this is that the man, or my friend, was away from his house because he was out trying to make money. And it comes back to the finance situation, that everybody is stressed out over money because you got to make that money, because you got to pay the bills, you got to keep the roof over your head, and that's why I believe, and like Eric Worre says, and if you don't know who Eric Worre is, if you're watching this, then network marketing is the better way. Because if he was involved he had extra money coming in, and he didn't have to be away from the house that long. He could have probably, if he would have been able to do like I do, work from home and always been home. Okay? Now, I'm not want to blame my buddy, because if he sees this, it's not your fault necessarily, but, and I know you've tried some stuff in the past, but try, and that's the word, Google that word, try. Or his wife, the same thing. She could have started building a business, and then eventually he didn't have to be out that long, or she could have not worked, or whatever the case is. Here's the thing. Whether you're a man or a woman, and you're having these kind of issues in your relationship, it's time for you to open up your eyes. Okay? It's time. Okay? Because it's not going to get any better. The economy is not going to get any better. Jobs are not going to come back. If you're thinking that jobs are going to come back, then I got a bridge down in South Beach I like to sell you. Because with technology, jobs ain't coming back. So you need to open up your eyes and do something. I don't want to use this video like I'm pushing a home-based business, but we do have the better way. All right? But you need to do something, because a job, a job, is not going to work. You're just living paycheck to paycheck, struggling, or you're going to have to go and get another job and then be away from your family. Okay? And then your spouse is going to, whether, again, it's man or woman, because I'm not pointing out, they're going to go and look for that somewhere else. Whether it's the internet, or at work, or out on the street. So think about it. It's time for you to open up. Listen, 5 years from now, you ain't going to be asking somebody, hey, have you heard of network marketing? No, you're going to be asking, hey, so what company are you in? What company have you been in? Because there is no other way. Jobs are being eliminated every single day. Jobs are being eliminated by technology. Okay? So, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. And I don't know, this video now has run for 7 minutes. I don't even know what have I said, but because my brain is still, since yesterday, it's been like, wow, because this really affected me, And not only that, that my pastor talked about it on Sunday. And I was like, wow, and boom, I get hit with it yesterday. So, guys, do something. Do something. But if you're really open and you're ready to rock and roll and start building a legacy, then definitely connect with me. There'll be some information either at the bottom, top, whatever. It doesn't matter. Or connect with somebody. It doesn't have to be me. But be open. Be open to doing a home-based business, because it's the only way. And not only that, it's going to help you. Don't come in with the necessary mentality that you're going to make a ton of money. Come with the mentality is that you're going to get a 1099, and now you can save a lot of money in taxes. And that's where people miss this. People miss that. That the money you're saving on taxes because you have a home-based business, it's worth it. It pays itself off. So if you make money on top of that, it's a blessing. It's gravy. So, anyway, let me cut this video because I don't want it to keep going. I love you guys. And again, I hope I didn't offend anybody. I just, if you know me, you know I'm real, and I just expressed myself. And I hope this does help somebody, So, God bless you guys. See you on the next video.